Hey everyone, today we are going over how to copy trade. This includes what I use to copy trade, how profitable I've been so far, and what I do to find good wallets to copy trade. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so I use the Magnum Trade Bot for copy trading as I found it to be more reliable with a better UI than BonkBot and TrojanBot. I will leave a referral link in the description for you to use if you want to try it. You'll get a % off fees and I get a kickback from it as well, so I appreciate it. So once you are in Magnum, you'll want to hit main menu here and then go over to the settings first and foremost. Now once you're in the settings, let's head to gas settings, and these are the settings that I use. So I do occasionally manually buy and sell. You don't have to copy these if you don't want to, but for copy trading, I like to rock 0.01 Solana. Sometimes I do switch this to 0.006. I do find it to be a little more personal preference, so up to you. Mess around with the number and find out what you really want, but I found that to be very important as these basic ones of 0.001 I felt were not being that productive, and with 0.006 or 0.01 I am copy trading within 4 to 10 seconds, which is really important. So once you're done with that, let's hit back and then back again to get back to the main menu. Now of course with copy trading you will need a wallet, so you will have to go through the wallet manager bot. I'm not going to show that because I don't want to show any of my information, but just click on it, pick the wallet of the network that you use, and then fill it with some of that said coin, and then you'll be ready to go. So once you are ready to copy trade, let's go ahead and hit copy trade here. This will bring up all of the networks that Magnum uses, which is also really nice because that includes Blast and Base. So if you're looking for any of these networks, Magnum has got it all, which is really awesome. I personally just go with Solana, so let's click Solana, and you'll be prompted to put in the sole address of who you want to copy. I don't have an address ready for this, so you would paste in whatever your address is, you would hit enter, and then it's going to ask you, what is the max amount of spend do you want to do for that wallet? You can do whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with, that is totally up to you. Now once you've done that, you'll be prompted with this screen right here. It's going to show you everything you need to know about your copy trading. All you really have to do at this point is put on anti-mev if you want to. I have it on, and then click enable and you are good to go. Now of course you can always change your max spend, and you can also always change your set bribe, which is really important. And I would also recommend always checking out this P&L right here. And if you start seeing it really be pretty far negative, maybe find a new wallet because you don't want to be copying someone who is literally losing you money. This wallet's not too bad. However, they are very inactive now and they don't work anymore, so I have had to find other wallets to work for. But speaking of that, let's go over how I find good wallets to copy trade. So let's head over to Dex Screener, and of course everything I am talking about will be linked in the description. So once you are over here in Dex Screener, you want to go ahead and select the network that you are trying to copy trade. Again, I use Solana, so let's click on Solana for us, and then you want to check out the liquidity. Now of course all of these coins are trending in the last 24 hours. You can change this if you'd like to. I like this specific setting, so we're going to stick with that. Now, you want to see something that's relatively high. So we see a $1.8 million liquidity right here. That is Baby Slurf. Let's go ahead and select that. And then yours may look different. I've just adjusted this so I can see more of the transactions and the top traders because we are clicking on top traders. And then this is where we will find the wallets we want to copy. Super important to note here, you do not want to look at any of these wallets because they did not buy anything whatsoever. These are going to be the devs, people who got airdropped, friends and families of the dev. You do not want any of these wallets whatsoever. You're looking for wallets that have bought and then have sold and have made money. And preferably, let me see if I can find one. You do not want someone who has done a ton of transactions because that's most likely a sniper bot and you will not be able to copy them super well. I cannot really find one in this specific coin, but sometimes they'll say like 30 or 70 or 200 transactions. You don't really want that. But this person, for example, they put in $349 with one transaction and then sold just one time for about $4,000. So what you want to do with that is click this button right here. It'll open the Block Explorer, and this will show you their wallet. So this right here is the wallet. It'll also be in the URL. So what I do is I copy this, and my first step is heading over to Bird Eye. Again, everything linked in the description. What I do here is I just click on these profitable traders. These do not matter. These are literally just sniper bots or coins addresses, people who have made the coins and they made a ton of money. You don't really want that, you don't care about that. So go to search trader by address, type or paste in the address you just copied, and then search for that trader. So as you can see, over the 1 week, they've done over $10,000. Today, they've done $5,000. Yesterday, $500. What I really like to look for is how well they've done overall. So I click on the 3 month, and then I've seen they've done $36,000, almost $37,000 in total. What I do from there is a few things. You don't need to do this, but I quickly just try to skim. So I see they put 2 SOL into PBP, and they sold all of that for roughly the same. There was a tiny loss right there. Let's see, Toby, I don't see them selling Toby. Wall E, they basically lost right there. Whiff, they made the tiniest amount of money possible on that one. Go to the next page here. Boon, they've lost. Boon, they kind of won right there. XSP, they kind of won. This account doesn't seem that incredible based on this alone, but they have done really well. So now what I would do is I will take that same wallet and go back to Telegram, where we're gonna check the wallet. So this is Zelfie Guru. I will also leave this down below, and with this Telegram bot, you get 3 free checks per day. I do not pay for it. I just try to get really specific with my 3 checks. So once you're in here, you will just type /check, paste the wallet address that you have found, paste it in there, and then it will take a little bit. Do not spam this, otherwise you will lose out on a couple of your checks per day. Okay, so it took a little bit, but we are back, and this is the overview of the wallet. So honestly, not too bad. I don't love that it's a low balance and a low asset balance. Not a huge fan of that, but if you look at the ROI, 210%, we do love that. And win rate, pretty good. I try to stick to 80% plus, so I'm not gonna copy this personally. But I guess as a freebie for the video, this is the wallet address that I just checked, and this has a pretty decent win rate. And what's really good is that the majority of their losses are less than 50%. I love seeing that. And they've had 3 winners that were 5x or more. Keep in note though that right here, this is all of the possible flags. So their first trade was a sell for 64% of the time, meaning that they were either given that, or something happened to where they sold it, made money, and then if they got back into it, it doesn't really mean much to them if they lose because they've already made money on it before. So I don't love that. I really do not like that. Another reason why I would not be copying this specific wallet, but other than that, really good win rates, and they tend to hold about 9.5 hours on average, which is pretty solid as well. So that's a freebie. That is how I check wallets. I do this about 30 minutes every single day, maximizing all of my checks on Zelfie Guru. And I have found a lot of 100% winners or 90+% winners, which have made me quite a good bit of money. And speaking of that, let's check out how much money I've made copy trading. So as you can see, today I've done almost $200 in copy trading. And if we check out the 1 month, because I've been doing this for exactly 2 weeks, I have made almost $1,000 with this method and finding the wallets that I find, which has been really, really profitable, as you can tell. So I believe that's everything. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll try to answer them. Again, if you want to try to do copy trading, it's very risky. These wallets could just lose you all your money. Good luck. I mean, you're literally copying someone else. You will never do as well as them, but the goal is to hopefully do kind of all right, I suppose. So, and if you do want to copy trade through Magnum, check out my referral link down below. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, other than that, I will see you later on my copy trading journey.